Also, you talked about like lessons learned the first time. I guess you now the second time you're going to get a chance to do it right from the get go.
That was the plan. Yeah. I was really amazed. When you think of like what you want your business to be, literally from day one at Two Maids, I wanted to build a nationwide brand. But the reality of that is a different beast. And so when you're there and you look backwards, and we had built this into one of the top three most well-known residential cleaning brands in the country. That's unbelievable. Even when I say that now, it's unbelievable. And so we built that literally one home at a time. And so there's so many great things to reflect on. But at the same time, you look back and you see some things that you wish you could have done differently, and that is kind of weird to say because most people think business just happens and there's just lots of good luck and hard work. There's a lot of that, but there's a lot of mistakes that you just have to overcome. And so I wanted to sort of reflect on that. And so I spent a while, several weeks actually, just sort of reflecting on the experience. And after that, told my wife, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do it again. And she said, oh my God, are you kidding me? We jumped right back in. We started a moving company in Birmingham. I didn't start franchising was a long way away at that time because we needed to know how to move. We didn't know how to make money moving. We didn't know how to even hire a mover, much less, how to move someone. And so we had to get our hands dirty and learn the hard way. And so I went from working in this penthouse, my office was as large as my first home. It was really nice and probably too nice, but it was still very nice. And then I went to a place where I was inside of a normal office talking to customers on a regular basis. And they didn't know they were talking to the former CEO of a $40 million business. They thought they were talking to the local moving guy, which they were. And it was a bit of a, shock to the system because it had been a while since I'd been on that end of the phone because I had to go back 19 years when I was in that role with Two Maids. So same thing happened. You think, well, it's round two, you're going to do all the things right that you did wrong the first time. No, we struggled right out of the gate. We made mistakes. We lost money longer than I had hoped we would. Not necessarily a repeat of the first experience, but there was a lot of similarities to it. But like anything, when you go through it, that pain is really a good thing if you can persevere and get through it. So it taught us a lot of things about how to treat customers and employees better. But most importantly, what it did was allow us to build a culture that's not just small business driven, entrepreneurial driven, but CX driven. That was what I wanted the focus to be from day one. I wanted it to be all about providing or delivering an experience that was better, more, just more positive. That's not something you think about when you think moving. And so that started at the most local, small level there is, with 5 movers sitting across from me in a conference room on the Monday that we opened in April of 2020. So it was the way I wanted to get started. And that way nobody can say, what is customer experience? What does CX stand for? What does that even mean? We make moving fun. Like I wanted to own that from day one. And so we never relented there. We made a lot of mistakes. We didn't always make moving fun. But we always said that's who we are. And that was always the mission. It still is the mission to always make this experience better and more positive.